Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So...
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of...
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges. And then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy...
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and...
Oh. You'd give... Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparation.
Representing the consensus between the Merl...
What is the situation at the...
Hule made it. The good news is the 2 nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't eat...
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, but now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, Everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yoon Lee, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come up. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here. Of course, I'll do my part, but not on a sky splitter.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jingyu at the...
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the continent. We can't afford to have any You come. Please explain to them the rest of the arrangement.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate...
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are 2 sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the 10 lords. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current...
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners. Among the judges on duty in the...
I and the 2 behind me?
But, General, The situation in...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can...
I understand.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu.
The Ten Lords Commission will support you.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need...
Well,
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
my people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance.
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine... Here we are. According to the judge,
Bang.
this area
Halo,
is
halo,
not
halo,
yet
Pan.
under control.
Iya, Van,
So we should
laptopku
proceed cautiously.
udah rusak tuh,
I
udah
captured the
error
nature
tuh.
of the medicine in my
Ini aja
system.
tuh blue screennya hampir berapa kali tuh. Ini makanya lagi bikin apa goals
By following the
15
medicinal
juta.
fumes, we should be
Sekalian
able to
aja
retrace
gitu,
the
kalau
steps
misalnya
of the
6 juta,
disguised
5
forest.
juta nanggung coy. Hopefully ya kecapai secepat mungkin ya, biar kita bisa stream terus setiap hari. Iya, libur kerja. Oh, cobain Ningsa ya. Oh, nggak gini komposisinya, Pak.
The creature in the burner is quite impressive. Can we use it as a
Kalau
decoy?
ada Ningsa mah nggak perlu aventurin.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask, is the
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borison packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Thule with her frost blade, by the end of the battle, only a few of us remained.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast on the Xianzhou Jumi? The judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the
paling nanti
stars,
sih,
reducing
paling
them to ashes.
paling besok ya, besok tak paling
Their
update paling.
so-called immortality
Kalian
is
ini.
just a facade.
Semoga aja nggak error sih. Ini aja aku udah dari tadi nyobain dari tadi siang.
Don't understand why the
Laptopnya error
lawful kept
terus.
this tumor for so long,
Nih
leading to the
bisa
terrible
sih
situation
makanya
we're facing
nggak
now.
coba
But
lagi.
I guess I understand. The people of the Lafu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I
Ini
take the blame for the resurgence
dia
of the
tumben sih,
disciples
tumben.
of Sanctus Medicus.
karena kan 2025 bakal collab sama itu. Aku pokoknya habis dapat Acheron
I'm just a healer.
sama
I'm not
supportnya
familiar
buat
with the
Acheron
past. I'd appreciate it if you
atau
could
enggak
enlighten me.
Rapa ini juga boleh sih sebenarnya. Rapa ya boleh sih, tapi Acheron sih buat
Let me tell you more about
simulate biar cepet, biar ini juga cepet-cepet juga kan, nggak perlu nge-skill. Kalau Pexiao kan masih skill, ngumpulin, pukul baru. Acheron kan langsung mati. Nah itu dia. Oh ngincer Acheron aja buat biar cepet aja gitu.
Let's see.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could
all these Borisin. Whoever is providing them with official identities.
Ayo, sama gue itu. Wah, iya sih, itu dia. Itu dia sih sebenarnya, nyari Tingyun B5. Nah, iya, halo. Iya sih, aku pokoknya pengen dapat Acheron dulu sih aku habis ini di Rapa. Di patch-nya Rapa ya. Pokoknya Acheron demi kenyamanan bersama ya. Soalnya ya aku udah pastiin tim utama aku ya ini. Apa namanya tuh, tim utama ya Pexiao, Robin, Aventurin lah buat follow up. Ini nanti tak nambahin Eidolon, ini kan Eidolon berapa? Pexiao pokoknya TE2. Ini bakal tak E6 sih ini. Aventurin gua bagusnya berapa deh? Ini juga belum tak naikin loh anjir. Harusnya di pay. Bisa ya? Hasil lah, nantilah lanjut story aja dulu. Ya masa harus bawa ini. Oh iya, aduh. Nah, lanjut aja lah. Tipuna DOT C. Iduh, kalaupun nggak DOT semoga nge-support Acheron sih. Pokoknya gue incer Acheron. Saya cuma mau Acheron untuk saat ini. Rapa bau tetap Acheron yang lebih ini lah. Butuh buat gampang itu loh Simula Universe, mempergampang. Banyak sebenarnya aku, resourceku banyak. Swam belum, itu belum, banyak belum coy. Kali ini cuma beresin, mau tak beresin storynya aja pokoknya. Sebanyak story yang gue bisa sih. Semoga laptopnya kuat yuk. Yuk.
The
15 juta.
Architecture Commission
Bisa lah.
and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has
Oh iya,
been
Sandi menjadi
researching
harmoni.
biological properties of long life
Harmoni
species.
lagi.
Perhaps to those scholars.
Tapi aku butuhnya DPS coy.
It was a deliberate display to showcase
This skill
Nanti kan aku ada Kapka tuh, nanti Acheron Kapka bisa
so typical of them.
sustainnya. Mingsa nggak dapat aku kemarin. Halo Muhammad Faiz Al-Qadri. Halo.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Here you go, Master! Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Show me what you can.
Never hesitate! Oh, I get it! Time to show you your dragon, white tiger, less cards, what?
It can still move. It means it wasn't damaged enough.
Immerse yourself.
Let's make sure it never moves again.
Victory is inevitable! Yeah, I could take 10 of that!
Nice. Oh yuk. Halo. Calpset halo. Aku sempet nanya kan buat karakter GB itu berapaan? 500 ribuan sih, 500 sampai ribuan sampai sejutaan lah kalau mungkin, sampai 2 juta lah range-nya. Gue bakal bikin nanti kalau udah sampai 15 juta buat laptop dulu, laptop PC sih sebenarnya.
The reason why the marshal didn't leave
Halo,
Hule
Kalshin.
on the Yaoqing.
Are you suggesting
Melanjutan kemarin ya, story
Marshall
kemarin.
believed that this would be inhumane and no different?
Exactly. While Borisans see Moon Rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential. Foxians, why can Borisan control? Each questioner had good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisan, but also a monster.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intent.
This edition of Imbibitor Lune. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed
Thank
the
you, Bang.
dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing
IQ apa
Foxians
bang? IQ
and
apa?
warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off.
HP
The Xianzhou Alliance
ku.
is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian,
HP ku pakai
Bediabara,
AQ
and Xianzhou
Z9X
natives, form an alliance, will there be a
buat
promising
kerjaan juga
future
sih
for all.
sebenarnya, update
Thank you
HP buat
for
kerjaan.
enlightening me.
Soalnya kalau pakai HP
Was it
lama
for the
tuh
same reason that you traded off
lemot
my mentor to
chargernya,
Xianzhou
kameranya
Zhuming,
jelek.
only to stand idle and allow the
Ya ini kan
resurgence
udah
of the
udah
disciples of
better,
Sanctus
jauh lebih
Sanctus?
baik kan. Terus
You said that I couldn't
konten-konten
bear to
ini
cut out
bisa
the malignant
gitu.
tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who
Oh
tried
ya,
to solve the
IQ
problem with the Xianzhou
Z9X.
Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Don
Aku suka
who had
Q,
just
awet
finished his
baterainya coy.
hatchery rebirth,
Awet, suka gua.
so that he would regain
Dari
the
dari
memories
dari
of his
tadi
past life?
awet dia
What did
baterainya.
you
Awet.
say?
Yuk
She
ramen,
believed that restoring the high elder's
kita
knowledge of his past
menuju
life
15 juta
would
rupiah.
allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosia larva. But just as I mentioned earlier,
But if that's the case,
quite the contrary.
thanking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn life? And now, With the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, but let me make it clear. The Alliance sent...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end,
Iya betul, kita harus mengabdi kepada bos. Gue main di cloud gak perlu pre-update, tinggal main. Iya sih, enak. Paling nanti bisa aku lanjut di HP juga sih sebenarnya. Belum sempet sih. Galau coy, sedih juga coy. Ini laptop udah umur tua, 8 tahun ya. Udah pengen stream tapi susah ya. Ya, begitulah. Nah, iya, kalau bayar kan harusnya. Iya sih, bayar 100.000 kan lumayan juga sih sebenarnya cuy. Ya main cloud itu selama internet lancar sih. Masalah internetku nggak yang selancar itu. Wifi di sini sama di luar.
don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
how can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers.
Hide their tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used cloud hymn magic to hide their presence.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, additionally,
Perasaan udah nih.
and presence. But
Gue
why would
kerjain
the
kok malah
Vidyadhara...
double ya.
Aimed to
Kayaknya
spread
gara-gara
chaos.
nggak selesai terus
this edition,
ini
However, I
ulang
don't...
lagi.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We
Gila,
need
4 yang
concrete
nonton
evidence for a
mantap
public
jiwa.
trial. If
Yuk
you want
di
to
like,
interrogate
di share,
someone,
So,
yuk subscribe.
I'll send
Menuju
it.
500 yuk. Lama
The
banget
preceptors,
500
I'd
gitu.
like to hear their...
good idea. If I were... And don't worry if...
May rainbows bless.
Sesepuh videonya ini coy.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my
Delicacy.
well,
You'd stuff the kid's mouth. It's a shame I
Udah aku ini
Can I just
skip
boil your
di
tongue in this hot pot?
story
You
eventnya
said
itu
that
ya.
Jin Liu recently returned. Do you
Skip
really
aja kali ya.
think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hule's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Boris and his savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about them. The more hope you...
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will...
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you... But it's all right.
run away, you said. The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts? Before now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing.
The Merlin's claw, the Yaoqing.
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic...
in our darkest hours.
This prophet...
The prophet made this proclamation, and the prophet told us.
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared our ships, and the prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports.
Let me kill them right now!
Perfect chant, listen up.
Wait.
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen?
No,
I'm offering you.
Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. The Cloud Knights, for now. A slow simmer over low heat, or a quick stir fry over high heat.
Nanti bentukannya tanknya lebih bagus ya. Ekor 5 bro. 9 ya. Halo Horas Banu Saputra, Horas. Ciao my friend.
stop asking. I'm off. You're not one of us.
But the warhead sent me here.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou.
Horas bro, Horas.
What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Hey there, I know... Understood.
Kemarin kenapa tuh lab emang sama ZZ-nya? Laptopku error. Blue screen. Rusak, error. Laptopnya error. Tak coba ulang juga sama aja. Ini lagi tadi sempat error nih. 4-5 kali gitu ya. Ya masalah umur laptop sih ini, bukan ini. Udah lama banget soalnya nih anjir. 8 tahun kayaknya laptopnya 2016 atau 17. Ya mau harapin apa bro?
You're back, Jiao.
Error.
You were closely watching me, weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone, your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, what lurks here? Your canvas, of course. Now, before the hunt begins.
Error guys, jangan lupa di like, di share Bang Harba.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borisin aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Xianzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. to remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, Will. In our ancient yet to achieve his Duran. I thought...
Jiao Zhou,
Perasaan udah gue kerjain nih, kok ngulang ya? Jadi playlist musik lagi itu gue jadi playlist jadi nggak bisa spam lab.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders.
That's right. My General.
If that's the case...
Looks like you're general. There's an old saying among...
Are you joking?
Do not a vicious beast who...
To him.
Exactly. You've heard of this military... What would we do?
A star skiff.
We predict their next... Let's start from where you found them. Let's say
This is where we ran it.
because I blocked all the relevant... If Yanqing hadn't, however...
Are you suggesting...
This is an first. Then there's a clap. Lastly, if you have a target in mind.
Who are you?
Hey, chill out.
But Stargate...
Official document?
That makes perfect...
Yeah, we've received orders from...
Lieutenant Yanqing and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borisin prison break?
Yeah, I've received the news.
Looks like you've been keeping...
No, everything is normal on the ship.
Hey, you there! No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to...
A peculiar issue.
Yeah! We've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the... This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before... I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now.
So, it seems that some...
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that
But on the con...
their flimsy disguise has been exposed.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on how many more of your
This woman.
Here you go, Master! I'm not very smart in my...
Satu lagi.
Bust? Or maybe I'll take it off! Watch your head!
Harmony and unison. Stars echo. Welcome to... Never hesitate! I will stop it! You love it. Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Run! Tell Lord Mock talk about this!
Because I need answers.
You want me to talk?
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Is this how you leave one side open?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borisin. I know the methods of these abominations all too well.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recall. The word Borisin was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder.
But you...
Speaking of stories...
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning...
The hunt is not over here.
Iya susah sih kalau nggak sering live pasti ininya. Ini Cok.
Please save me. Zhao Cho, find a medical ingenium and you...
I see. How is the front line?
The Borisin beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style.
Her blood pressure is...
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack.
Oh, now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate and in return for saving
Streaming Bang Diem bisa. Bang Diem baik. Oh, sorry. Ya nggak ada orang. Tidak ada orang sih, makanya diem baik.
But once again, like a useless hit. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward them?
Nggak ada orang soalnya.
After they had
aduh, laptop udah nggak bisa sebenarnya.
Ya,
dipaksa-paksa dikit lah bisa lah.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did.
Can you even?
As the wolves, that's why we will.
Udah perasaan ini mengulang ya.
It's the Sky Splitter.
Calm down, Moktok.
As I said, I'd hope.
Bringing me back.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I...
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Anjay. Jadi Borisin dia.
Mock talk. We're the apex predator. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians. And now, you devious monkey.
Chow.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood.
Gak bakal bisa
From this
sih.
moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the
Rapa di
cannons.
mana-mana.
It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the wolf's greed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Oke, waktunya build naikin ini ya. Ngejet. Ngejet.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? That was the mission my grandfather entrusted to me, as the saying goes. But what am I supposed? Come on, Master March. I've trained Master Yunli. I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready. My sword descend.
Let's say something. Miss Yunli, Miss March. I was informed of your arrival. The news that if they ask you this,
Is this
Miss Yunli's contestant. Please follow this.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Oke, oke.
So, there are March. But my grandfather always told you've seen me wield old Master Yun. I asked you to make observing the weapon. Why? That's the only now. Know myself.
Yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight devastation. Oh, I understand what's going on. No, it's all right. I can't bear to watch other people make things awkward.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
I am not
used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh, you're March 7th. That's right. As you can see, I see that. That's right. Know yourself and know fur. This is just go. My apologies. This was very unprofessional. Once the war dance. May I ask who that? Who? Thank you very much.
Live lebih cepat. Live lebih cepat. Hitungannya iya. Mumpung kuota masih ada, laptop mumpung nggak error, iya why not? Loh. Pas error mah mampus.
Who would have imagined that this last minute replay?
That's right.
What?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been
March 7th.
tricking the opponent into the first round of the war. Me? Just make sure.
Yes, menang
I
lagi.
understand why you wanted me to know myself and so.
Ayo tante-tante datang lah. Lapar coy. Mau makan apa ya?
I knew it. Let's go. That's enough note.
Nggak diliatin naik klip cuy. Nggak sempat main aku. Nggak dapat. Pingsan nggak dapat aku.
We'll be able to see the war dance.
Buat Acheron bisa sih ini ya. Udah berapa kali gacha ya? Baru 6 kali coy. 6 kali gacha nggak cukup. Nggak bakal dapat kayaknya.
Wow, look over there. Master, you. Well, it's almost time. As soon as I think about the mission General Hyan gave, it's when I have to. I wonder how. Hey.
Terus orang nggak ada bunyi notif nanya aja. Wait, harusnya ada ya. Oh, kalau Saweria memang ini coy. Saweria nggak bisa dibuka pakai traktir. Kalau traktir ada, kalau Saweria itu nggak ada karena gue stream kan pakai kuota. Kalau di donate tuh, kalau lewat Sariwa paling nanti ku cek gitu.
Yes, General.
Ah iya, low BT nih, nggak sempat ini, nggak dapat apa-apa ini. Kalau traktir ada suaranya ntar.
What's a signals nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean?
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
Traktir overlay. Nah, itu ada tuh.
All of you, get out of...
Wait.
General, I failed you.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all the... If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him...
Hunting is not a game. It is a...
Tak auto aja lah. Game auto harus auto.
Watch your head.
Resonate all together. The fearless knows not fear.
Ada makanan guys.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Oh, I get it!
Buat aku mau cari makanan. Oh, ya.
Well, tell me, how is he?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling...
What did you just say?
Impossible.
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood, it can cause Foxians to rapidly transform.
He wants to encircle us.
Contact the sky
the moment you see.
But if Hule succeeds...
Do you remember what I told you? What Hule wants is to see... It's like that party game. The way I see it. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot...
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless...
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or are we just supposed to abandon the...
This is another lesson. Before making a decision, there is a chance that we will... But being lost in everyone...
Gas, bro.
Nameless. Please...
General, please...
Hule does come.
Please rest assured.
Cloud Knights! The Borisin have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you. Be on your guard. Calling Starscape Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borisin attacks.
Faishal, the ports of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Faishal.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side.
Modiar.
A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see. All together.
Dia langsung menang.
out the enemies in Starskip Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop. I know Jiao always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all you... Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way!
Anjay. Sama bersih bro. Kemudian
Oh, what a mess. I just knew. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known. He has to be. A retainer like myself is hopefully. Take a good look. I don't care how tight.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined? That's so decisive. So
thank you Ki. Lumayan.
she is more like a descendant
Kita
of
kumpulin
Turan
buat upgrade PC
than we
guys.
who have fallen to our
PC
current
number
state.
1 guys.
No wonder
Syarat
the
makan
warhead
yang lain
has
tuh
his
nanti
eyes
dulu
on
lah. Kita number 1 PC dulu. Tapi hidup dulu sih sebenarnya yang penting guys. Yang penting hidup.
The sneak that
Thank
infiltrated
you.
the shackling prison. Moktok, you are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao?
Save your energy, Yaoqing monkey. If there is one
Nice,
principle that
sudah
will be
0,20% guys menuju
as a hunter
our
for
goal.
many years. Yet I
Bicara apa
have
bang?
only followed the warhead
Acheron bang.
for this recent brief.
Aku butuh Acheron bar biar bisa manfaatin Kapka bang.
His existence has brought
Biar
light
nggak
back to our
tinggal
once
bull Acheron gitu.
blind eyes.
Ini belum build apa tuh?
Have
Pure
abandoned
Fiction apa ya? Pure Fiction sekarang pakai apa?
in order to ensure our survival.
Try1.gg coba.
We took solace in the shadows and fed on one another.
Pure Fiction yang sering dipakai tuh
We're
apa?
no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life.
Malaysia.
Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood.
Acheron sih tetap.
The descendants of
Soalnya
Duran
ini coy.
should live for the
Buat
victory of the
mempat
pack,
kepada skip cari yang
and
rapa ya.
they should die for it
Rapa?
as well. Come,
Emang
Yaoqing
rapa
man.
bagus sih bagus
Show
kata
me
Bang
your
Utau.
face.
Aku lebih nyari buat kebutuhanku aja sih.
How honorable.
Rapa kan nggak
Mangy dog.
secepat nggak
But you
langsung
seem
nggak
to
yang
have
kayak Acheron
misunderstood.
ya kan bunuh-bunuh.
There will be
Pekshao
no
bisa,
fair
bisa.
one-on-one duel.
Kan Pekshao harus
Let's
skill
see
dulu
how
kan
tough
kalau
you are once
tapi
we've put
lingker
you
dulu
down.
nggak langsung mati kan musuhnya. Nah kalau Acheron kan menghemat. Jadi di Simple Universe tuh tinggal selain boss tinggal dihajar aja gitu di bagian ininya. Enak coy, tinggal diisi lagi bisa lagi diisi.
Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely as you did 1,000 years before?
Bagus sih, pengen sih bang. Pengen banget sih Gacha. Cuman ya gimana ya, terbatas. Resource banyak sebenarnya. Dari Simulate Universe, Wall, Gold and Gear. Oh masalahnya gue belum ada laptop dan ada PC buat pakai overuse itu lo buat pakai di berjam-jam buat selesainya. Kenapa pakai laptop? Ngeri-ngeri sedap gitu sebenarnya. Nunggu Tingyun juga tuh.
Watch your head. Boris and resurgence shall come.
Ya udah tahu bakal kalah mana.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is.
It seems that Mock Talk got what he.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Mock Talk.
Don't stand in my way, child.
Stand down, Monza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
Mau gacha apa boleh nanti tak gacain deh.
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking.
I see that it is not when you think about it. The Merlins before you, then before.
I accept your challenge, Hule.
Bentar. Kamu nyari makan dulu. Bentar, cari makan.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along. Intercepting sword technique. According to Grandpa's plan.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? The Cloud Knights are all in position, following General Hua Yin.
Very good. Although,
All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities.
March 7th and I could already tell.
Unfortunately, however, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are... your timing is perfect.
An emergency
It wasn't on the...
Who would be boarding?
The Star Skiff is using the contestant dock.
No need. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! So this is the suspicious Star Skiff. Where? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom? Wait! Even though the Borison can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
Didn't little Yenching claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead?
The Borison on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hulei.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety. Engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! I could take 10 of you! Oh, come on! Let me fight! Yes, you! Right on time. Not very sportsmanlike. Resonate all together. Slap! Yeah! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's dead? Yes, you! Watch your head.
Maybe I'll take it off.
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borison will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring.
the ring. This way. We're not too late.
Anjing.
Yes, you! Yes, you! You go, Master! Harmony and unison. Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Descend to earth!
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict what wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets.
Enggak, kasih aku berapa biji aja.
However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on.
Siang, jam
but that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter soaring high above will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt. Then we just need to draw General Fei Xiao, given that the Borisin...
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Sky Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort.
Iya. Udah.
This hunt will make Hule
Pisang
understand that
campur
the arrows
rasa garam aja gak
will
enak.
always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Orison must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter.
Betul.
Based on General Huayan's orders. It's time for me to take action.
Ini udah waktunya end stream.
You guys, you're... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yunli and the others as soon as possible. Resonate all together.
The fearless knows not fear.
Yeah!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Watch your head.
Stars echo! Awesome! Plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
We did it! This is what they mean by no pain, no gain. The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. Master Yanqing!
I was concerned about...
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knight. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March. Are you ready?
To use General Jing Yuan's favorite expression, since I'm already here.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Basi shall send some young guards to the slaughter.
Someone else remember this. My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law.
The Xianzhou
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
You think a little ambush is
Iya, bisa lah.
finally arrives.
Opportunity doesn't knock on its own, you know. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Fangs and claws never hesitate.
Swing with all your might. Here it comes. Never an option. Not that. It will take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of glass, an unbreakable body. I've had enough. Time to finish this little game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here, although you are a fortunate one. After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this, and the only way I must leave.
Are you the healer?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you see.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer...
And what if I can? Do I just sit back?
Okay, then can you cure...
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is heal us and let us...
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by...
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be... I cannot speak for the dead. They fought so that others...
Jojo, this is...
Sepi anjing.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory.
Movements are slowing down? This is our chance.
Time for us to put this dog down! Someone else take this one? Nice job! I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison.
Never hesitate!
No dirty tricks, Lorraine.
This is enough to turn the tide of battle.
Fear.
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the cloud.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you?
General.
Don't blame me. This was your general's idea. When he learned that you gave up being the ringmaster to join my wolf hunt team, he insisted that well, he may have run all over the place. Who would have imagined that I originally... Come.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by them women who defeat. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought...
Stop struggling, Hula.
Yes, I was defeated. But this was...
This is the heart of the Borisan warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hoolay just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Oh. When I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
I could take 10 of you.
Show me what you can do. Fearless knows not fear. Too slow. I venture forth forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, I get it!
You cannot die. Pray, I will devour
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, dead!
Fangs and claws got dull. hold your fourth tongue forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise.
No one can live forever, Gacha. Is this
Lieutenant Yenching, you are to...
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, Jet!
You always leave even now. Isn't it strange? That is your... This rage. Isn't that right?
I shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Wow, Jar 1279, let's go bro, gila. Not bad.
Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and
Not
retreat.
bad ya.
But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiaoqiu,
Oh yeah.
ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accepted. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Kelas abangku. Sama aja ya sama yang sebelumnya. Kok lain yang lag 5? Rampa.
So-called survive, you cannot...
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's claw, You have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
It is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will become enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation.
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now, greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Sierra.
Let's see. You wait. All.
It's time, no matter how beautiful. They would rather than I. For those who are hungry. Your human Jojo served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die if you just nod your head. You will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you.
This was a path that you prepared for me.
That's right. We are so similar after all.
I'm sure I refuse.
Except these carve your name into this young Joe's history books.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time. In order to escape the whips and shackles of the wolf masters.
Di banget anjing.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nirgal, run with me.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A cloud knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
in the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. Then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Sara? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hokai? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borison to roam. What about you, Sara?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. And then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a shell.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hokai. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Yeah.
Tears of blood, and all of the creatures have howled. I once ran the storm and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Face out! Take back your disguises and show them how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hokai! A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
will first have to beg for my mercy!
I could take 10 of
I
you!
swear to...
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Watch your head.
Here you go, Master!
Piercing your skin! This... I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Sportsmanlike. Harmony and unison. Light. Stars echo. No more time. I will show you what I can really do. Oh, come on. Let me fight. Wizard dragon, white tiger, less heart.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Hedge your bets.
Love has grown dull!
That won't do. I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Awesome! Now watch this!
Heed my command!
it off! Watch your head.
Your move, never hesitate.
I can take 10 of that! Awesome!
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! One, here!
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Our little hunting game ends here.
I swear.
Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as...
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
One!
Like to hear their explanations. Incense ascends, entwined with ether.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice. But it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right. You were sent here, but ever since the sedition, yet the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Danheng, the past is behind us. But the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers. It would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory.
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the video...
You talk a big game. As it...
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We are all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing. Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they can leave here alive.
Get it together.
Mortality leads forever.
Fasten it all together. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Watch your head.
It's okay. It's okay. Store's echo. Be of your body and mind. Awesome. Now what?
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. No dirty tricks. Watch your head. No dirty tricks.
Yeah. Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the sage queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hulei has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter... And just moments ago, Hulei was executed by the Cloud Knights.
Yo, udah. Stream ad.